Wow, look at that. Holy crap. It's looking at me, looking at it. Watching me, watching you. Look at that. That's awesome. It's probably like super wise and smart watching these little creatures run around killing each other, thinking how dumb they are. Meanwhile, it stands there all composed and noble with its tentacle face. This game's... I like it. Welcome back. I am a friendly pest, and today I'm playing Seeking Dawn. I found this game in my Viveport subscription. I'm playing on an Oculus Quest 2, streaming the game from my PC over Airlink, and I know the music's really loud right now. I've got the capture turned down. This is some kind of sci-fi shooter. I don't know anything about it other than that. We're going to kick right off and hope this music calms down. Sorry for the loud intro. Hope you're having a good day. Let's get started. Maybe we can turn the music down right here. Sounds. Let's turn that down a little. What the heck's going on? Dude, somebody just got killed while we were looking at the menu. Okay, let's look at some other stuff. Movement control, right. What? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I always, hammer my way through this and pay for it. Weird. Graphics. Let's put those on medium, just because I want to make sure this captures smoothly. Apply settings. Yeah, sure. Okay, it looks fine. Hopefully. Look at this. This is horrible. I was just going through the menu and somebody already got murdered. Seeking Dawn. Not anymore, pal. Let's go. We're going to save our content on an empty slot. What? What? Is this my name? Let's go. Let's go. Welcome to the calibration screen. Follow instructions in order to complete the procedure. Press the right trigger when you're ready to continue. Stand up. I am. Single player. Normal mode or master mode? We're going to start with normal mode because... Oh, I got 8 too. Not only that. Jumped over... Oh, wow. In the 24th century, humanity has expanded past the solar system. Tired of suffering under the rule of the Alpha Centauri Commonwealth, the newly founded First Centauri Republic has taken up arms in its fight for sovereignty. Years of bloodshed follow. This looks amazing. Then, news comes that the ACC have found an alien world potentially holding the key to winning the war. The first FCR team sent to investigate goes dark. Though stretched thin at the front lines, another soldier is assigned to discover what happened. Focused solely on his mission, he knows nothing of what lies in store for him. See, I want to be appreciating this world, not reading this right now. Because this is amazing. This is fantastic. Like, it looks surprisingly good. Look at that ship. Look at that pilot showing off for his crew. He's like, watch, I can wipe the dust off that rock. Meanwhile, the whole crew gets to stress out. That looks incredible. Something about seeing stuff in VR, the stereoscopic aspect of it, looks so good. Look at that. This is awesome. I love playing a random game and it turning out well. You know what I mean? That's nice. And I like sampling games anyway, just to see what's out there, but it's a good feeling when you open one up and you're impressed right away. Pull the trigger to start the game, I guess. Kind of just enjoying the moment. Let's go. This is super cool so far. Hopefully it plays well. I love a good sci-fi game.
Select a movement style. You can change your preference from the settings menu at any time.
What? Walk high, walk... Headset does not dictate forward direction. Headset dictates forward direction. That's what we want.
Move the left trackpad or joystick to walk in a direction, and hold it down to move at a jogging pace.
By the way, how cool is this heads-up display? Like this food, water, and something else going on here. I can see the inside of my helmet kind of barely, and it, like there's a little latency when I turn my head that's kind of unsettling. But that's pretty cool. Let's go. Well, this is all surprisingly well done. This is... Look at this. I don't know why I've never heard of this game before. Nothing to worry about. He's just working on the... Wow, look at this.
Swing your arms back and forth as if running while your character is moving. You can enable or disable automatic sprinting in the Systems menu under Settings.
This is awesome. Let's sprint. I can't really tell a difference between sprinting and not sprinting. I'm clicking the stick like it told me. We'll figure it out.
For smooth rotation, hold down the right trackpad or joystick and drag the controller back and forth to rotate your character. For angular rotation, touch the trackpad or push the joystick to the right or left to rotate your character in that direction. You can change the degree of angular rotation in the Systems menu under Settings.
Open. I've always been content with, Okay. Let me in. I did it. Okay, cool. What's that thing? Look at these models.
Lieutenant Weston, the captain's waiting for you on the bridge.
Not gonna say the easy joke. Not even gonna look at it. I'm not gonna lower myself to that level.
There you are. For a member of the Penumbra Corps, you sure took your sweet time.
Coleman.
That's Captain Coleman, Lieutenant.
Captain, skipper, ma'am. So, we've arrived.
Affirmative. We dropped out of FTL travel a few minutes ago, right over the target world. Take a look. The planet where Major Walker's team disappeared. Quite a sight, isn't it? Yep, that about sums it up. Initial scans suggest an abundance of natural resources, both above and below ground. It certainly explains the ACC's interest.
Like kids in a candy store. How about Walker's team? Any idea where they went to ground?
No response on any FCR frequencies, but we did pick up a distress signal. That'll be your first lead. We'll drop you right on top of it.
6 weeks off the grid, and their beacon's still working? Not bad. Anything else?
Yeah, that's all we've got. Better secure your backpack. This'll be your last chance to do an equipment check before the drop. And while you're at it, you should down a few rations. Grab some from the stash.
I still can't move, though. Okay, I can move again. It was crazy. She's like, look at the map. And I couldn't move to see the map. She's standing in my way.
Yeah. The best of FCR cuisine. Bland and stale.
To use a consumable to restore your health or lower your hunger or thirst, equip it in one hand. Bring that hand to your character's face and he will
What?
Press the menu button on your left controller to open the backpack. To navigate the backpack menu, use your right controller. Point the controller towards an item to see its description. To move an item to your quick select bar, aim at the item with your controller, hold down the trigger, drag it to the quick select bar of the hand you wish to equip it in, and release the trigger. To equip an item, aim at the item with your controller, hold down the trigger, drag the item to the particular body part you need to equip it on, and release the trigger.
Okay. That's odd, but let's do it.
We're beginning our approach, Lieutenant. Your weapon's in the pod. Head there when you're ready, and let's get this show started.
Yes, ma'am. Talk to you from the ground.
I want to look around a little bit. Check out the robot. That's pretty awesome.
Travis, I'm at Station 2. Any activity on your screen? Nothing showing up in this sector either. I don't like this. Half the ground cover we're scanning is giving off distorted readings.
What is this? I can't get over there to mess with it, but this is a cool game. I like this. Let's see. There's a giant air conditioning unit. I can't go in there either. I'm going to do a quick volume adjustment in my capturing software, so bear with me. There, that's better. I had that turned down somewhat because the intro music was so loud, so hopefully the NPCs were audible during the little scene there, but if they weren't, they should be a little better now going forward. But I had that turned down because the music was blowing my ears out. Let's go.
All operatives report to the launch bay and prepare for combat. Repeat. All operatives report to the launch bay and prepare for combat. All operatives report to the launch bay and prepare for combat. Repeat. All operatives report to the launch bay and prepare for combat. Headed to this.
Jeez.
Drop pod sealed. Here we go again.
The Falconer is nearing the drop zone now. Comms check.
Reading you loud and clear.
Acknowledged. All systems are go. Lieutenant, time to get your feet wet. Initiating drop in 3, 2, 1.
Really should not have eaten that ration.
Man up. Trajectory is locked in. Time to landing, 45 seconds.
The hell? Coleman?
That's Captain
Not a
Col-
good time. I think the maneuvering jets are gone. Coleman!
Hang on. We've lost real-time monitoring for your pod. Last update puts you 2 kilometers above the surface. Stay calm. Even without jets, the kinetic foam should cushion your landing. Partially.
Not reassuring.
Just brace yourself. Estimating your altitude at 1 kilometer.
Ah, shit.
Status report. Lieutenant. Lieutenant. Weston?
Yep, I'm here. Still in one piece.
Okay. Our techs are looking into your equipment failure now. Status report?
Give me a minute. I need to run a systems check.
Reach behind your head with either hand to automatically view.
Suit functions still operational. Good. God damn it, my flashlight. Where's my gun?
Press the A button or the menu button on your right controller to open. If one of your hands is empty, move the hand.
Damn. Touchdown confirmed. No hostiles in the immediate area. Though I don't see the distress beacon either.
Stand by. You're not far from your original LZ. I'm sending the coordinates to your system.
Roger that. Heading over there now.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Everything looks surprisingly good. I'm impressed. Press grip button to scan and open it. I want to unequip that though. There we go. I'll leave my gun equipped, I guess. What did I pick up there? Does it say? It's not anywhere obvious. Maybe it was just ammo? Hey, look, a bug. Giant ladybug. Okay, to engage in combat, equip the weapon in your hand. Fire the gun. You have the correct ammunition type in your inventory. To reload, press the grip button on the side of the appropriate controller. Automatically load a fresh magazine into your weapon. Point your weapon at a target, pull the trigger to fire. Sorry, ladybug. Why is there another pod? There's a whole group of pods. Was I in a team and they're all dead in their boxes now?
I've got something.
Lieutenant,
It's a feral, moving to attack.
Where?
Lieutenant, are you clear?
Yeah, though I don't think we'll be getting along with the locals.
You seem to have handled yourself nicely. What about the intelligence level?
If there are aliens we can communicate with, those weren't it. What I just killed was probably no smarter than your average house pet.
Smart enough to take out Walker's team?
Not likely, though it depends on how many they ran into. For starters, I'm gonna need more ammo.
You can worry about that later. Keep up your search for now.
Bugs are rarely friendly. These seem okay. I'm not in the business of killing alien life if I don't have to defend myself. Oh, those are fast. Here we go. Ow, what's hitting me? What? Run away, run away, run away. I'm getting tore up, can't see what's going on. Damn. I knew bugs were a mistake. Hang on, I got a phone alarm going off. Isn't that nice? Okay, that's enough of your alarm content for today. So the rate of fire on the gun is horrendously slow and it's awful. All right, calm down, you. Some bug parts. What's that? What is that? What is it? Feral meat. You can eat it? We won't do that. Otherwise, everything I'm looting is going over here. So that's okay. I think we're getting along all right. The rate of fire on this weapon is pretty pathetic. And even though it's got a laser pointer, I haven't quite got the knack of the aim. So you don't see the laser pointer except what it's touching, which I guess, you know, makes sense, but a lot of games go ahead and give you that line. Here we go. So yeah, if I take my time, I can aim effectively enough to deal with them. They've got a little hop. See that little hop they do? You got to kind of time that out too. Wow, look at all this. Well, it doesn't look like it's going to be stingy with the mobs.
Captain, it looks like I'm headed underground. Any support you can give me down there?
Until we can get drones in position, we won't have eyes on you. I'll try taking some seismic readings, but our threat assessments may be hampered by the rocks.
So in other words, I'm going in blind.
We'll keep you apprised of the situation on the surface. Nothing will get in behind you without our knowing.
Guess it's as good as I'm gonna get.
I was trying to see if I could go up a high path. You know what I mean? But I guess this is the only path. That's okay. This is a pretty cool world. We'll see where they go with it from here. First impressions are good. Well, look at that thing. All these bugs make me nervous because I don't know which ones are hostile. And it seems like most of them are not hostile, which is kind of cool and kind of a change of pace for most games. Most games, everything you run into wants to kill you. This, absolutely enormous spider is relatively friendly. Not those, though. Those are awful. A lot of work went into these animations, too. There's a lot of writhing and the explosion, the particle effects. I've not had to reload this thing yet, so it holds a ton of ammo, or it reloaded automatically on me earlier. Those appear to be some kind of sacks. I cannot target them. This is pretty cool. I'm glad I tried this. We'll push forward around an hour's worth of content on this. I'll edit out anything particularly dull. Look at all them sprinting around in there. Wow, those things are really moving. Let's see what we got. Just some rations, I guess. Can I see? Look at this mission construction system database. There's a ton of. I've got a lot to learn yet. I've got a lot to learn. I'm okay on food and water right now. I don't want to accidentally eat that. Let's find out. These are faster than the other ones and more durable. Okay, so this is automatically reloading. I'm not hitting any kind of button. That probably has to do with the fact I'm playing the game on normal. So maybe I should look into turning that up, because I do prefer to reload as manually as possible. I think that's fun. Ooh. That's pretty decent ragdoll physics, in my opinion. That one's kind of still writhing, but... Oh, it's really quiet in here. That's never good. Man, this is a good-looking game, too. It's got a lot going on. There's so many things moving and animated. A lot of polish went into this. I love the material reflections. That adds a ton. Oh, stupid spiders. But you guys are friendly-ish. Friendly enough. Oh, what's this thing? Checkpoint. Okay. Hello? I hear something. It's very linear. Like these environments are well built out, but you can't really go there. So I guess that falls under the minor complaint category. It's a very linear crafted experience, which can be good. Look at this. What is that thing? Another friendly beast. Well. I had to take that in for a minute. That's awesome. I'm pretty impressed with this so far. Like, there's some stuff about it that I would like a little different,
Captain,
but...
I've got eyes on a downed FCR ship. No signs of life.
Acknowledged. Is it walkers?
The model is a match anyway. One Qatar-class deep space recon craft.
Looks like it was brought down by weapons.
That more or less affirms the ACC still being on planet.
Doesn't explain why my drop pod lost power.
Could it have been something in the air? Something that gummed up our air intakes?
No. The engineers have ruled out gaseous interference. The atmosphere is actually quite similar to what we're used to. Breathable even, if you get tired of wearing your helmet.
My helmet's fine where it is, thanks.
Suit yourself. Just see if you can find anything of value.
I don't like that mob. He's been on the fast and durable side. What am I going to do with all these bug guts I'm collecting? Is it going to have a crafting system? I can't really think of any other reason I would pick all this stuff up. The dialogue's better than I expected, too. Like, I was a little, like, when I first met the captain's dialogue there, I was like, eh, this is probably isn't going to be amazing dialogue. But that part right there was fairly good, in my opinion. I like the analysis of the the pod crash, trying to solve that. I think some thought went into that writing. How long has this been here that it's still burning? And if the hatch opened, perhaps the crew escaped. Those are super cool. There's so much animation. Everything is moving all the time. You don't see that a lot. But it's immersive. You know what I mean? It's nice. You can hear everything too. Please quit. Please. Hey. This thing has got pretty good impact feel. Like vibration in the hand. The low rate of fire makes it feel powerful. It's not though. That's an illusion. You have to shoot things many, many times. Ooh, another crate. Have we found anything worth picking up? We're gonna eat a cheeseburger. We're gonna drink some water here in a second. Or if we just leave the Alt tab up. Apparently, there is crafting. Look at this. This keratin's materials necessary to craft munitions of several calibers. So there's going to be crafting, and not only that, the crafting is going to be necessary for my ammunition. Why can't I eat? Okay. We don't want another cheeseburger. Now we want water. Drink the water in this fancy. Look at that container. That's a hell of a water bottle. They should make water bottles like that in real life. Okay. Where's my British friend? Water. Huh. I've got some friends. They use the whole alphabet, but they don't pronounce all of the alphabet. You know what I mean? Nobody speaks English quite as eloquently as an American. You know what I mean? But, I mean, it's because we invented the language. Of course, we're going to be better at it than other people. That's why they call it English. The Americans invented it. We invented most things. Like, I'm really proud of how golf has caught on in places like Scotland, thanks to the American invention of golf. So I was supposed to analyze this thing. So that could have been extra or a cave that's not open yet. I don't know. We'll take another look at it. Must be on the other side even. Super loud around this thing. Not only is it burning, it's burning loudly. But you'll have that with metals. They burn, you know what I mean? Scan.
Hey, I think I found the ship's black box.
Rabbit, can you get a reading with your scanner?
Let's find out. And that would be a yes.
Excellent. It seems our new FCR protocols are working as intended.
Meaning what, exactly?
The scanner you're using is a residual-sensitive prototype on loan from the Intel Division. You'll be doing less scrabbling in the dirt than you're used to. Whenever you come across traces of old logs that left behind a quantum signature, the system will reconstruct the encryption keys used to encode them. It'll even grant you access to ACC recording if their security hasn't been updated.
How does that even work?
That's above your pay grade, soldier.
Seriously?
Just check the black box, Weston.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see if this opened a path. Doesn't seem to have. Doesn't seem to have opened a path. So, where am I supposed to go? I will say I've not managed to sprint yet. So maybe this is auto sprint. Maybe this is sprint. How do I get over there? Maybe I can go around? I don't think I can climb this hill. unexpectedly like walk right up this hill like nothing. So used to not being able to go up inclines of that level of steepness from other games. That's interesting. Like you just walk right over nasty things. Check this out. Well, I got hemmed up on that one, but still. Oh no. They put a lot of effort into smoothing out, not getting caught on things when you walk around. I appreciate that. Yeah, you kind of time their hops, shoot them in the teeth. Hey, one of those fast ones. I don't like those. I like it. I like it. I'm ready for it to shift gears a little. Oh, look at the size of that bug. That's enormous. I don't like it. I'm not a bug fan. Look at that one. We're gonna assume it's friendly. Keep getting stuck with meat in my hand. Anyway, push on. Hey, another checkpoint. We might do one more checkpoint, and then we'll call this a fair first day on this game. And more impressed than not. I could play this some more. This is fun. Seeking Dawn, the bug experience. I'm surprised that I'd never heard of it before, because it seems like this was not a small budget effort. Look, is that one of them? What is that nasty thing? That's probably not friendly. Which direction am I supposed to go? I had a waypoint until I got here.
Lieutenant, I'm seeing what appears to be an artificial structure not far from your location.
That's promising. That is promising, right?
Hard to say at this point. The architecture looks to be FCR, but... Wait. I'm picking up movement.
Friendlies?
Unclear. Hang on. Numerous hostiles detected. More ferals. They're swarming all over the target area. If they're attacking critical equipment, you have to get in there.
On the move.
Give me a waypoint. How am I supposed... Okay, we'll go this way. Okay.
Seems like the area is clear for the moment.
Confirmed. We're not picking up any feral movement either. So, what are you seeing?
Walker's combat outpost, but there's no one here. And this wasn't the first attack. Some of the damage is showing signs of age.
How bad is it? Is there anything in working condition?
Not as far as I can tell. Hell, it looks like the ferals ripped off some components here and there. I'll need a closer look.
Wow, look at that. Holy crap. It's looking at me, looking at it. Watching me, watching you. Look at that. That's awesome. It's probably like super wise and smart watching these little creatures run around killing each other, thinking how dumb they are. Meanwhile, it stands there all composed and noble with its tentacle face. This game's... I like it. Let's see what's in here. Is that a turret? Looks like a turret. I'm a big fan of turrets. Especially if they keep these bugs away. That is most definitely a turret. It's broken. And it has an ammo counter. So there's going to be a certain amount of like resource management where I have to take care of turrets and load them and things. Let's have a look-see. Man, they did a good job on this. Okay, let's see. Audio logs.
4 days in hypersleep, and we finally arrived in orbit above wherever the hell we are. This far from home, it feels like we should be eons away from the fighting. And yet, we're anywhere but. No matter where we go, the war's bound to follow us. Though to be fair, I guess we're the ones doing the following this time. Can't let the ACC pull off any secret operations, right? I'm gonna have to restart this log before we reach the surface. Have to make it official so the higher-ups can approve it. You'd think that being all about liberty and freedom and crap, they'd be looser about keeping records, but no. Still, it's exciting to be deployed away from the front lines. With the war going on, nobody's had much chance to do any good old-fashioned exploring, and... Murphy! What was that? What just hit us? Murphy!
By the way, did you notice? Current view, Proxima Centauri. They can, like, change their skylight view to be other worlds, so they're not feeling like they're trapped in this alien cave. That's kind of cool. Scan.
Heads up.
That works. Now I just need some wood and some hallicite to get started.
Looks like all these other logs are corrupted. Oh, wait, here's another one.
This is Major Walker of the FCR, reporting on Operation Inquest. Mission Log 01. Approximately 14 hours after our crash landing, we've managed to establish a small base of operations. It's not much, but it'll let us hold out against the wildlife until we can figure out where the hell the ACC are deploying from, and more importantly, why they're here. Sergeant Thane has been setting up a rudimentary turret network in case we need to pull back. But our initial focus will be on the enemy patrol routes that Corporal Murphy discovered nearby. We'll start by picking off any recon teams we can find. The natural environment is hostile enough that missing personnel shouldn't raise alarms, at least not immediately. If we're lucky, our mission will be as straightforward as waging a guerrilla war until we can arrange for extraction. But nothing's ever that simple, is it?
Nothing is ever as simple as waging guerrilla warfare while you wait for extraction. Oh, I long for the simple days of waging guerrilla warfare, waiting for extraction. Did I unlock any new equipment? Mineral collecting, time reduced 4 seconds. It's a mining tool. Okay. And a woodchucker. So, back to the all tab here. I've got the black box. Alright, let's save real quick. Successfully saved. Let's get back in the game. So, I've got these mining tools too. Ooh. I'm struggling a bit with the inventory. Oh, it's on my wrist. I'm not struggling with the inventory, I'm just dumb. Try that other piece of equipment. Holy crap, this is the mining equipment. Wow. That's effective. Look at it go. Takes it a while, but they were proud of their animation, so they had to use it. I got way more pieces out of that one. This is surprisingly well made. Like, a lot of the little stuff you would expect to be a problem or not a problem. Like, crossing terrain like this in most games, even the slightest edge you get stuck on. Don't I love Into the Radius, but you get stuck on the geometry a lot. And look at this. Isn't that nice? It's got a lot going for it. Equip the... Did that mean I completed the objective? There's another one. You can launch these from really far away, too. How many can you launch at a time? Looks like one. Got my pistol. Let's see what's in here. Nothing so far. What? That can't be mined. I feel like I should be traveling with a waypoint. I feel like I'm going off on my own here. Wild. This cave is not a natural formation. This is obviously a way to gate my progress until I have the equipment I need to go there. So at least they've thought that way in their level design. I'm kind of a fan of that. I don't really want to be where I'm not supposed to be until my character is equipped to be there, because you just go there and die. And that's not really free exploration if you can't go there without dying. So I don't agree 100% with what I just said with my own thoughts. Overall, I'm okay with the game hindering my progress until I have the equipment I need. I much prefer that to, say, a Snorlax being asleep in my path. You know what I mean? Not a fan of that. Something's got to wake up this Snorlax. You know what I mean? Not a fan of that. Climb over the stupid thing, right? Nope. We won't go much further. I feel like I've played quite a bit here. There's the wood. That's what I was looking for. That is most definitely wood. Let's see. Where's the wood tool? What the? What do we do? Get more durable? Great. Well, I can't seem to mine that wood unless the same tool will mine it. No. We won't go much further. But I'm glad we went this far. Look at this. Wow. There's another one of those things. Okay. It occurred to me I might not be able to sprint because I'm pointing the wrong direction for my character here. That does not seem to have made a difference. See how the feet on the ground, you know what I mean? I'm supposed to stand in a spot. I'm not really supposed to walk around like I like to. We'll see what's at the back of this base, and then we'll call it an episode. Because these last 10 or 15 minutes here have been kind of nothing. Need to get some repair tools so I can fix that turret. I was probably just supposed to explore in here. They just thought that I would instinctively think to search inside this thing instead of me immediately wanting to figure out what my new tools did. What? I don't really understand why they added... Look at that. That looks so good. It looks so good. They did such an amazing job. I don't really understand why they added the food and water elements to the game. But hopefully that doesn't become a pain. What is all this? It's hard to see down because my own helmet's getting in my way, but there's some cool stuff under there. It sounded like combat music. Well, this base is much bigger than I expected.
When you come across the fast travel platform, you will unlock its location on the network. Approach the platform to show which locations are unlocked, then use your right controller to aim at the location you'd like to travel to, and press the trigger to select it. This will open up a portal behind the platform that will take you to your destination.
Well, that's pretty cool. I don't really want to use it right now. Man, who made this game? Like, they knew what they were doing. They weren't rookies. There's a lot of love and effort went into this game. What's this thing? What the? A huge warehouse for inventory. Like, this game has so many systems. Armor? So you've got a base, you've got resource collection, you've got food and water. Like, I thought this was just a linear sci-fi story, and apparently it's a full-on survival game too. Look at that. What are these? This base is huge. For what? What are all these rooms for? There's these paths and this wrench thing. There's enough of these that like one, I don't know. Like, I'm starting to need a little direction. I complained a little earlier on that the game was extremely linear. And now I don't have any direction at all, so careful what you wish for, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Was there another path I missed? This is just the way I came in. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything. Pretty sure I didn't. Feel like I covered it. Yeah, I'm pretty confident here. I've covered it. Okay. Other than using that fast travel thing to go to the Verdant Path, I've traveled all paths outside of here. So this evidently is what I'm supposed to do.
When you come across the fast travel platform, you will unlock its
I know, you told me that.
network. Approach the platform to show which locations are unlocked.
The mobs respawned. It teleported me out here. I gotta walk all the way back to the base. Well, that was a huge error. Can I harvest any of this wood out here? I don't get it. Okay. Now I can't even switch back to my gun. There we go. All right. We're gonna wrap it here. We're gonna wrap it here because I just made a huge error and I got a lot of ground to walk back over before I can go back to trying to make headway where I was. That's okay. Pretty cool game. Seeking Dawn. Once again, found this in my Viveport subscription. It's probably available in other places if you're interested into it. Kind of a cool sci-fi game. I'm surprised at the amount of layers, the food, the water, the collecting of materials to craft ammunition. It looks like there's going to be some base aspects. There's some warehousing, a lot of mob variety, a lot of friendly mob variety, let's say. And then I've encountered 3 or 4 different kinds of attacking mobs already in a very short amount of time. Everything's animated, sounds good. The dialogue, once the game got rolling, seems like it's getting better and possibly more interesting than I expected. So, like, overall, I'm pretty impressed with it. I'm at like a little frustration point here because I don't really know where to go next. But hopefully once I figure that out, we'll kick on. But it's a much bigger game than I expected, or at least it gives me that impression that it's going to be a much bigger game with the collecting of resources and crafting and stuff. I did not expect that. It also had a multiplayer tab on the top of the menu before I started the game. So I don't know if that's some kind of team deathmatch or if this can be played with other people. I'm going to do some research on that and see, because this could be a pretty cool co-op game if that's the case. And if any developers watch my content, please, more PvE stuff. Let us play together, you know? I know there are a lot of people that like to play against each other, and that can be fun too. I'm kind of tired of it. I'm getting old, you know what I mean? My reflexes are slowing down. I'm not that competitive. I don't want that kind of stress and fire. I like working together with friends to play against an enemy that we can overcome, you know, within a few efforts and have a good time. I like making progress. Anyway, that's a different rant. Thank you. Thank you for that. I'm sure that will greatly affect the direction of game design for years to come. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'll probably put this up Monday. That will be Labor Day Monday. So, happy holiday weekend to you all, especially those that get the day off. There's not a lot of holidays for us regular working folk, so that's kind of cool. I don't know, but getting a day off with pay to spend time with your family, that's a pretty good gift, you know what I mean? Especially if you got to go to work every day to make ends meet, take care of your family, and sustain whatever quality of life they're used to and expect, and meet their needs so they can go to school, things like that. You know, it's kind of unsung heroes in a way and easy to overlook because you have to be so regular and consistent at it that people come to take it for granted. But I understand what it's like to go to work every day to make things happen for the people you care about, those sacrifices. Yeah, a little bit of a long-winded outro. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for supporting this tiny channel. Have a nice day.